Okay, we are watching Tryndamere in the top lane. So I'm going to minimize all this. So you said this is a normal? That's fine. What elo bracket is this roughly, though? And teleport trend. Teleport trend. I used to run teleport trend for a little bit. I ran it into select matchups, but it's a normal, right? But like, I mean, like, what are you ranked at? Because a silver 2. Okay, so we'll keep it the same. Except it's not brand middle anymore. I need to update that. All right. So now this is a coaching session. So I do hold on. Desktop. There we go. So things I do for coaching sessions is I'm going to just keep this format, but we're going to we're gonna copy. We go down. All right, and then this is coaching for Guts El Curry. Is it Ikari or El Curry? I think it's Ikari, and I've been saying it wrong the entire time. So anyway, well, this is the second. All right, we're going to leave this blank. Leave this blank. All right, and then we don't know what the homework is. Watching Boxer Pete Tryndamere is always good homework, though. So we're gonna put that right there because that probably won't change. All right, let's go back a little bit though, just a hint. All right, so we want to see if where you were watching blue or not, because this is honestly important. I'm also going to close this notepad out of the way. Can I put it in a spot that isn't? Yeah, no, I'm just gonna close it. We'll take care of those notes after the stream. I was thinking of maybe having those up during the stream and bringing them up and down, but it would actually be a pain in the neck to do that. So I think it's better if I just pause and we'll just make those notes after the stream. All right, so Syndra noticed them come in here and ward red, and she's staying well away from Rengar. Oh, you guys actually get that ward. They don't go further than that. Kha'Zix is right there. Wait, so they have a pretty weird team. Ooh. All right, so you guys are punishing the Rengar walking in. That's nice, except that you guys are gonna be a little late now. Oh, you guys are ooh, I like this from your team. Okay, now so hold on. So knowing that they don't have proper support and they don't have an AD carry, 4 of your laners, or I should say 3 of your laners and a jungler go in to invade the blue here. I really like this move. This is a very bold move. Like, cause like look how little Rengar is. He's fucked. The blue does reset, but this puts your team in a really good position actually. Nice. Alright, so you are laning against Shen here. I want to see what you got. What you got for runes. And then what you got for items. So again, you took teleport Tryndamere. You ran Fleet. And you take second wind revitalize. Okay, so all these, if you're running Fleet, these are all good runes to run with the Fleet page. And then if you're running the sustained secondary, second wind and revitalize, very good, perfect into this lane. The only time I would run bone plating would be into lanes that they don't make small trades. They kind of have to all in you. That would be lanes like Irelia, lanes like Zax, etc. So, all right. So, just kind of last hitting here. All right. Ooh, almost got that auto off. Just kind of walked away from it too soon. Now, so here's what I like doing against Shen, okay? You can play this lane a couple different ways, okay? But here's the thing about Shen. Shen gets a huge power spike when he hits level 2 if he's around his tower because he has taunt. So I like to actually let Shen shove in. Now the other reason for this, before I would try to go for like level 2 fighting against Shen, because Shen players oftentimes would get caught out for it and I could trade harder. But Riot also, like at the very start of the season, or maybe even like in the middle of last season, they buffed Shen's base attack speed. Shen's base attack speed is actually very high. So like, let me show you your base attack speed, okay? If I can. Where is attack damage? Attack speed. You're 0.77. Shen has better base attack speed than you. Can you fucking believe that? Why does Shen have better basic attack speed than you? Why does Shen have better basic attack speed than Tryndamere? Does anybody want to answer that? Why does he need that? So that's why I don't actually go for early trades against Shen anymore, is because of this number right here. Because Shen counters Tryndamere. Shen does not counter Tryndamere, though. That's the secret, okay? Shen, however, has very good early laning powers. Shen has better basic attack against Tryndamere because Shen is an assassin. Shen doesn't technically count as an assassin, I think. He's a pretty shitty assassin if he's going to hum and chant and announce when he teleports on the map. And when he teleports, give them a shield. I mean, come on. What kind of assassin actually helps the weak? But, anyways, so you're level 2, you're full fury. So right here, right, because he's level 1, I want to see you at least try and use your level 2's power spike before he hits level 2, okay? Because once he hits level 2, he's going to now be at a better health advantage than you, right? Because right now, your health is only 50 difference, but you got a level, meaning you have your Q, and you have your passive with your Q, and you also have your full fury for crit bar. So, oh, because I might be against Mord. Ooh, okay. So I got to teach you about the Mordekaiser matchup. I didn't see that in chat. I just kind of scrolled up a little bit. And against Mordekaiser, Tryndamere beats Mordekaiser easy. So if you're looking for tips against Mordekaiser as Tryndamere, for playing Ignite Tryndamere into Mordekaiser, definitely I can show you that on YouTube. I had a game where I went like 0-7 or 0-5. Wasn't that extreme. I was like 0-5 because the enemy jungle was like dicking me. And then I still ended up creaming that later that game, and we ended up winning. So I made like a misplay level 1, and then I got ganked, and yeah. All right, but anyways, so now you're trying to fight here, okay? Well, you got a little bit off. I want to see something a little more. I wanted to see something a little more aggressive. There we go. All right, well this is good. All right, so he taunted, but now, woohoo! Sick crit. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Nice. And you're keeping your fury bar. I like this, dude. This is big dick play right here. Oh, you need to auto that man when he walks up. Auto this man when he walks up. You're not autoing him enough. You kind of just let him get grasp trades for free right there. Okay. All right. Now you can definitely look to kill him here. Ooh. Okay, no. Alright, hold on. So. So Evelyn just rounds the corner. Alright. get to when Evelyn comes here. All right. So here comes Evelyn. However, you're level 3. She's level 2. So right here, you don't have to Q heal yet. Because she doesn't actually have any damage. Why can't I actually click on Evelyn, though? There it is. She doesn't have any damage. She didn't have time. So you Q'd heal a little early. You also overshot your spin. I don't think you needed to spin until... You want to save your spin until you actually can't hit them. Because you could still hit her and orb rock. And just like orb walk. I don't know if you know what orb walking is. It's when you position yourself to keep auto attacking, because you move forward, auto attack, move forward, auto attack. So right here, if you just orb walk instead of auto attack, see, like you canceled your auto there to walk backwards, but you just want to do that forwards now. Because I think you definitely had kill pressure on that Evelyn. I think the way she walked up and your Fury Bar and everything, you definitely could have done it. All right, so this wave is in an awkward spot. You're gonna get taunted. And Evelyn's going to repeat gank. Yeah, okay. So what happened here? So after that gank, you needed to do a couple things, okay? Alright, so you see that the wave isn't fully shoved in yet. So I understand you're trying to shove in the wave. But you see right here, when you stood right here, this was bad. You were asking to get repeat gank. Remember how she came around here and you didn't see her? And you had to react to her being there? A good jungler will actually do that again. That was actually a smart play from the Evelyn. Alright, however, you do have TP. Alright, so here's the other thing, right? When you have teleport, I understand you want to like save your teleport for bot or save the teleport for the play, but you also have to think, if you're holding your teleport, you're missing minions if the wave ever crashes underneath a tower. So, right here, you're going to miss 3 melee minions. Was it worth not TPing for 3 melee minions? In my opinion, I don't think it was. Melee minions are like, what, 63, 62 eats? Gold? It's a lot of gold. So, I would have teleported to tower. Try to salvage some of these minions. Also, I mean, you're going to be able to freeze this lane. But, could have again looked to tussle more with Shen, having been, you know, in the laundry. Yeah, I should just use TP if I have it. If you fall behind like that, that's kind of like one of the advantages of teleport. Because, like, let's put it this way, right? When you're in this spot, right? Are you going to use your TP now? Probably not. It's going to be... finding places to use your TP can be high and dry. So, it's better to just find good turn. Okay, you're level 5, he's level 4. I like that. You just walked up and you just auto-attacked him. Now you're spinning on him. Alright, so here's the secret in the Shen matchup. If you save your spin for the taunt, you're like all set. So he's just turned 5. You're 6. He just taunt. Oh yeah, because he has his block thing up. I tried to go in after his shield was down. Yeah. So you back off to do Scuttle here. I think that's okay. You see that your jungler is bot side. And this gives you a lot of gold. So now, here's the thing about Shen being level 6 though, right? The moment he's level 6, and if anytime you either see him off the map or you're leaving him alone in the top lane, you want to ping your team Danger, and then Shen's missing if you can't see him. Alright, so now you have the wave frozen though. You're in a good spot here. Nice, I like this freeze. I like the freeze. So no, another thing I do sometimes, I ward this bush after pushing up the lane. And so that way when it resets here, I can see if like the jungler is gonna try to like lane gank me. Oh, hi kitty. Alright, you definitely got some fury. You got some health. I want to see you trying to beat this guy down. Alright, Zach's looking to get the gank. He gets away. I did Scuttle, but also warded enemy red. Not bad then. Gives you vision as to when the enemy red is going to be taken. So he teleports now. What's up, kitty? So, why are you just kind of walking around right now? I understand it's because, like, you're not really fighting the Shen, but, like... Oh, wait, what is he doing? You can just... He made a good trade there. You need to see, when you leave the lane and you, like, you lose your fury, the Shen's just gonna try and fight you now. He actually still has more attack speed than you. For whatever reason. Against Shen, you push the wave and then hit his tower. Not necessarily. You don't always have to do that. So, like, everybody plays differently in different matchups. But here's what I find works for me when I play against Shen, okay? There's 2 different ways to play it, alright? One is the way I play with the grasp trade, which you're kind of doing with Fleet. You are making the auto spin trades, and then you get demolished that way. But you get demolished when you force the lane under tower by making all these trades and by trading with him to get his health low. When his health isn't low, you want the wave to push towards you because then you can slowly, catch CS, farm experience, and then when you can go for trades, and you can keep the wave down here until his health is much lower than yours. I was mainly afraid of jungle ganks, so trying not to get punished up. I see. Yeah, because the jungle has been annoying. Good kitty. Yeah, you kind of just left yourself open to some bad trades now. That's all that's happened. Cat's going bonkers right now. Ooh, good girl. Well, wisdom, I'm going to be sleeping a little bit. I gotta go to sleep too. You have a good one, Faku Fairy. I missed your message earlier, sorry. I hope you're still here so you can hear me say goodbye to you. I was looking at the, okay. Alright, fight him here. See, you have ult, and he can't do anything. Fight him! Ooh, I like this. You need, you just Q healed, though. So you gotta build up this Fury. I like what you just did there, though. That was good. See, you can do this with lethal tempo. You just have to, like, you need just slightly better wave management, I think. I think this is just an issue of wave management. Ooh. Oh, fight him. Fight him. Holy shit, he's inting. He's inting. You don't even need to flash. He's dead. He just inted. Why did he do that? Good job. I'm glad you got that kill. That was wonderful. Wait, why does he have Fleet? Fleet's a great rune from Tryndamere. Fleet actually has the best win rate on Tryndamere right now for a rune. If you don't know about Fleet, Fleet's really strong. Fleet's what I've been taking mid lane, because it's like that strong. Alright, so that's one plate. Does this guy have TP? Maybe. Who knows? That's 2 plates. This guy TP'd, so you're not really worried about anything right now. Except maybe an Evelyn gank. Let's see how this works. Alright, she's level 7. I would not be afraid of her, but she doesn't get anything. So it's all good. Alright, so you got Tiamat, you got Stinger, and then you're working for Essence Reaver. Okay, in this kind of a matchup and scenario, I would actually get Static Shiv. I would prefer that a lot better because you want like attack speed early if you're taking Fleet, and then also gives you superior wave clear. Great for if you want to do the shove Shen under tower strategy, then by all means. Phase Rush has higher win rate, but Lethal Tempo and Phase Rush are just better than it. Wait, Phase Rush Tryndamere has a higher win rate? I know Yasuke has been running Phase Rush Tryndamere, but I'm pretty sure he's the only Tryndamere that runs Phase Rush, and it's just now only started to work for him. Yasuke is my cousin. What's up, females? Welcome to my DMs. Yeah, Yasuke is amazing.
Follow my blade.
Females, welcome to my DMs. Has followed my blade. Appreciate the follow. This blade is coaching. This Tryndamere right here is trying to get some map control, it looks like. Where did the Krugs there? This guy's roaming jungle. A very interesting player. You don't care about this Shen at all here because he's like no CS, which is very good for you. You can just go ahead and probably just pop this bad Larry, right? No, you see Shen over there, so you're gonna.
Killing spree.
I would have been hitting that tower. I'm like not worried about Evelyn. I'm not worried about the Shen at all. It's to try and see where Eve is because she's invisible. I always get annoyed by her. I mainly play mid. I figured as much. The best way to see Evelyn then is to get pinks. Okay. So you're going to die to the tower shot there. Alright, so let me see how that one played out. Because I like the idea of a dive. I just think you really needed to secure the dive. Alright, so he taunts you, so you just go through with it. I like it.
Shut down.
Yes, you needed Flash to avoid the last tower aggro. The other place you could have pathed to, instead of walking all the way out that way, is if you spun out here. But I think you actually had to Flash. The E was not good there. Yeah, it happens, though. It happens to the best of us. We need to speed this up. So now you're getting TP over here. Ooh, I missed that TP because I was not ready for the TP Tryndamere flank. You have Flash. I'm not worried about down here. There's some Varus behind you. Alright, so what, you're going to help them take tier 1 then? Ooh. Nice. She's just kind of cruising through everything right now. Alright, let me see some of that again. So you come up here. You start to take Gromp. What's up, lover or us? In the darkness, we are watching a VOD review. You take the Thresh Lantern, you get on the Rengar, but definitely not the best place for the rest of your team. You just spin away here. Thresh. Nice. You don't have a tower, so there's no words. Is nothing worth staying for or farming. You don't have a safe spot down here. Everybody should just go and just back like you did. Bottom of you with sleep. Yeah, I'm super tired and I apologize. Ooh. Alright, how come you're not here with the Jax? Did the Jax ping he was coming up here? I see, you didn't even know this guy was right here. Alright, well now that he's here... Yep, you finish up that. Ooh, the fail flash. Wait, you just focus on tower? I guess that's fine. Ooh. I am so exhausted. I apologize. I do like the idea to just constantly find lanes with towers in them and hit them. This is really strong. Alright, so now you're going to come down. You see Kazakhs roaming down here. You also see this scuttle that's up. Ooh, you're just going to jump right on the Drake? Okay, so that's risky because they might know you're here, but everybody's reset, so it looks like you're going to get it for free. So this does work out. And this gives you, what, Drake number 2 for an ocean? Not bad. Nice. Oh, flash. Yeah, but he has jump. Okay. So let me see how that one could have been played. So you're about to go back when you see Rengar. I think that was okay. I think you might have been able to use the blast cone to avoid Kazakhs, but it's okay. Hey, kitty. We can pick this up another time if you want. I didn't see the car over there, or would have flashed. Yeah. Oh, so he was invisible then? Damn. I see. Alright, I just watched this part. So far, the things that I gotta say, I like your macro play. Like, as far as, like, where you're going, like, right here, this is a great time to split because you're down ult, and you can't really do anything about their A-ramp mid, so you take their tier 2 top. And then this is good. You back here, and then I imagine you're just going to reset and you're going to go bot, even though Baron's up, because you have sums. You can go bot and see if they're starting to group around Baron, and if they are, then you just rotate middle, and then you just stay there until... till you get a pick or win a fight, etc. Wait, what happened? How come you couldn't kill the Rengar there? This Rengar should have definitely died. You got the W. He was able to get. So that's unfortunate. The entire team came in. You weren't able to sticky to the Rengar because he had his empowered Bolas under tower. I think you also held in your spins just a little bit. So let me show you what I mean by that, right? So like, we're gonna see you greet him. All right, you got him slowed. So you could have spun there. And then would you have been able to spin there, though? I guess not, but he saved his empowered bola, so it was actually a pretty good play. Ooh. Nice, you knew enough to go on the Evelyn. Now you're on the Malzahar. W when the spell shield is down. The flash, the ult though. You gotta get out of here though. Oh, but Rengar, you spun into Rengar. Damn. Where's your Varus this whole time?
Blue team double kill.
Damn. Varus was doing Krugs. Okay. So far, you're playing this pretty well. Oh, Varus just leaves?
Blue team has slain the dragon. Shut down.
So you're top again. So right here, I would have been bottom. Couple of reasons why I would have been bottom here. So you already pushed in top. You have nothing else to do here. They've already forced you out of the lane here, back towards your turret. You can't go into jungle. You don't know where the rest of them are. I would have just backed, or I would have walked through here to try and cut through your jungle to make it back. Or it's just to try to find the safe areas, like hug a wall and just have E-spin ready on deck. You were too direct, I think, with trying to just get onto Rengar there. And Rengar hasn't been letting you actually get onto him. Whereas, I think if you went bot side here, instead of top, you could have been pressuring this tier 2, and they wouldn't have been Baron. Oh. Well, you guys finished the Baron, so that's really good. That helps your team out tremendously. It's a little bit of miscommunication. Thought you guys had a Drake or something. Alright. Rengar's trying to get something, but I don't think he's going to. Nice. Ooh. Damn. Both the assassins are on damage right now, so like pressing Q heal doesn't really do that much. All right, now I'm gonna. You gotta save your spin. You gotta just sticky onto them when you can. I'm gonna back up just a bit further.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
I'm just paying attention to your spin cooldowns here. That Varus is up really far. I would have stayed with your Varus here and tried to kill the Kha'Zix first. So the reason why I would have tried killing Kha'Zix first is because if you can kill Kha'Zix, he's the only one that like goes invisible like straight and you like can't actually damage him. Yeah, Zhonya's is also really annoying here. So should you just split a lane with a tier 2? I mean, I would. So like here's let's break this down right now. So you've already opened the map top side pretty much except for this tier 3. The thing is, if you go up for this tier 3 because you don't really have any map control middle, they could roam in through this jungle and they can catch you out here, right? So it's the same thing now for the tier 3 over here. When this was up, they have less map available to them because you can ward here and you can ward here, and now they can't really come up behind you like that Rengar did. So now what you want to do, right? Because now you there's this tier 3 towers in every lane. Now you just want to find where the minion wave is actually closest to you and push that out. Try to get as far as you can go, feeling comfortable, feeling safe, and then back off and don't actually commit unless all 5 or all 4 are showing mid lane. That's the way to play it at this point. Right now 2 are showing mid, but you know that there has to be at least 3, maybe 4, because Rengar is missing, and then Evelynn is also off of the map. This is gonna be dangerous. Syndra Zhonya's. So, man. So Jackson Syndra stayed in Evelynn's damage path there. Alright, where were you during this? So you see the fight. You're trying to come down. You have a spin. Yeah, not. That's hard. I think at that point, when you saw, so I would have seen how bad the team fight went, and not warded in there, not like walked in there right here at this moment, okay? Because what's happening this moment is a 4v3. Your Syndra had just like Zhonya's after flash, and everybody's getting CC'd. I would have just immediately started pushing mid as hard as I can, rather than just come over here and just dying. Alright, they're still A-ramming it. Oof. Yeah, Kha'Zix is annoying when he's really strong because you can't really like do anything about him. Now the game goes from bad to very much worse.
Been destroyed.
You guys don't really have much to do against it. I never know when to do team fights. I'm not good at gauging when to. So the easiest thing to gauge about team fights, okay, is you want to look at two different things. One of them is if your team is actually winning team fights. So here, it looked like most of the team fights, your team was doing okay if Varus was able to get things going. But towards the second half, it didn't look like as much. So things started going south, like right around this portion right here. Evelyn started taking suddenly a lot of kills. I don't know, it was like lots of Fed assassins is rough. I think the other thing too, though. Alright, so that was good for your team. See, like they kind of can win team fights. They need picks though. If it's actually like 5, I don't think you guys win. So like you need to play the split game too. You also have to think about like what's the win condition here, okay? So the win condition at this stage is either you guys win a team fight or you can slip in and get a backdoor. And I think honestly between Varus, Syndra, Thresh, and Zax, I think they can hold. They have terrible seeds because they don't have an AD carry. So knowing that they have bad seeds, I would probably just split here. That and also because, I don't know, my team was doing well, but now suddenly they're not doing well. Now I know not to join team fights. So now you're pushing this all the way in. You're going. I like this. Damn, they figured out you were in that bush. How close were you to making it out of there, though? Not very close. Alright, so now they're around Baron. Yeah, I never join team fights with people who like really down on negative score. So it probably means that they could be underperforming. Alright, you're chasing a Kha'Zix with a Shen on the field. I don't really approve of that. There's also another reptile right there.
Destroyed.
You can't even tell which one's the... They're like, everybody's fed, jeez. Did you not have enough time to go for it? Oh yeah, because she has Zanya's too.
Down.
Man, so she just kind of forced your ult. So they're starting Baron.
Red team is slain Baron Nashor. Unstoppable.
I don't know why your team went for Drake while you were down and everybody was up. That was a very interesting call. Did you spam ping your team to like not do that? Cause like, whose idea was it to be like, oh wait, oh they started the Drake. Okay. I thought your team started the Drake. Alright, no, so they started. Okay. That makes more sense. I thought your team, for some reason, started the Drake. I just got a full team honor. Nice, dude. Alright. So now they have Elder. Yeah, it's definitely just going to be a lot of holding here. It's a pseudo going in, not actually going in. Alright.
Inhibitor has been destroyed.
Varus really wants this and walked into Malzahar ultimate. What happened to you? Where did you go?
Blue team's turret.
And that's unfortunately game. You weren't able to get ultimate off there, it looks like.
Red team double kill.
I was in the middle somewhere. Yeah, it was hard to see what went on there. Alright, but they just end. Okay. Alright. So, I think overall, I think you did play this okay. The thing is, there was a lot of deaths. And so, there's going to be... I'm going to help giving you some advice on, like... Because you said you weren't sure when to team and when to split. I think these were one of the games where you 100% needed to just stay splitting. The reason being is because the rest of your jungle was not really doing anything that game. He gave up everything. Your mid was doing okay, but then she kind of just got shut down once the assassins got going. Same thing for your Varus. There needed to be more split pressure. I think that's what was working before. And it stopped working because we stopped going for it.
Shut down.
Yeah. I don't know. It seems like Evelyn started very early at getting kills. Alright. Let's bring out the notepad. Let's go for the notes. So the first thing to improve, I think, are recognizing lane advantages. Oh, wait. Whoa, kitty. Hold on. Hi. What you doing, bud? Good boy. All right. I think you did actually a pretty good job handling Shen. I think you honestly could have probably manhandled him a little bit better. Like you had that all in under tower that you had to flash from, but I mean you still got it. So just knowing, I think when to be, you could have played that like a little more aggressively. I think the Shen like honestly like inted you, like you responded to when Shen inted you, but I think you could have been the aggressor there, and it would have played out the same. Hey, I'll send duck pics, and then yo, can you do a VOD review when you feel up to it? Doesn't have to be yeah, it can't be today. I gotta pass the fuck out. I am mad sleepy. I'm telling my teachers it's my homework to watch the box your feet. It's almost every Tryndamere's homework, but No, I copy pasted this from the last guy I did. I told him to watch Boxer Pete versus Nar, I think, because he played that matchup with TP, and this guy was also doing TP Tryndamere. So I was too scared of E. Yeah, so so the things that have to change is warding and ward placement. Okay, so you need to respect jungle advancements and routes. So you have to understand what Evelyn does, okay? So Evelyn, you knew, started blue, and then she would be topside right around the time you'd be turning level 2, level 3. She ganked your lane level 2. Actually, I think she only ganked your lane with red buff. Did she? Am I actually bad? And oh my gosh, Kitty! Dude, I just fixed that. Kitty! My cat's an asshole. Alright.
First blood.
Right. So we saw that Evelyn tried to start blue, and then she got fucked from this invade. Wait, where does she get level 2 from then? Does she actually smite something? No, she has to be, doesn't she? Alright, well, Zax gets that. Okay. So, you have knowledge now up here that Evelyn's blue got stolen, and she's pathing up to wolves as of this very moment. Alright? So she's going to do a couple things here. Either she's going to do her wolves and then go top, or she's going to go straight top. So understanding that, right? Right now, you're okay. You walked into Shen for that last auto. It feels bad, but it's not the end of the world. Seeing as you hit level 2 before Shen, this is the best way I think I would have played this, okay? Oh, you can't see the screen because I have the notepad in the way. Man, hold on. I gotta fix that. Alright, let's just put this over here for a little bit, okay? So now, respecting jungle advancements and routes. Alright? Because you're level 2 here, and you know that Evelyn's going to be topside, and this wave is going to slow push into him, I would immediately walk up and try to auto him. Now, you don't spin because, I mean, you could actually spin through here, but I would just walk up and then try to spin when he starts walking away as a surprise clear. Honestly, the other thing you could do is you could spin through him on the level 2 power spike so he doesn't recognize it if you're close enough to him. That's another really good trick because level 1 Shen doesn't do anything to level 2 Tryndamere, but level 2 Shen will do lots of things to Tryndamere. Look, he still has better base attack speed. The only thing you have going for you right now is your level 2 advantage with Fury and Critical Strike. So you need to use this right here. And if you use this right here, you would have had a better lane advantage because this lane wouldn't have been frozen in this awkward spot where then Evelyn can come up and then gank your lane. You see, the only way she was able to gank you was because of where the lane was. So that's the other thing that's going to be going in the notes, okay? So things to improve, okay, is wave management, all right? You want to know when you want that wave under his tower, when you want that wave pushing into you. And the easiest way to determine that is also changing where you ward and with map awareness to jungle routes. So you did have some wards this game, I think. Let me see if I might have to put that as things to improve. I thought I saw you warding sometimes. Like, yeah. So you warded the I remember you went into the jungle to ward Krugs. You warded the red. I would just change where you ward. So here. Oh my gosh. My cat is being a complete neater. Alright. So we're going to do wave management to improve map awareness to jungle routes, okay? And then we also want to respect enemy assassins. There was a time when you were top, you saw two people, they forced you off the wave, and then you still kind of got caught up in a jungle fight, even though you knew that there was a group of assassins over here. And I did those wards because of Eve's invisibility. I don't normally ward like that, but I'm not sure if it's even worth doing. It's not. I would buy pink wards. I would 100% just be buying pink wards. Buy pinks. I would also lane rotation. For the most part, your split game was pretty good, but there was just sometimes where I think you could have been in a different lane and working around the map. This is because like you got stuck like kind of just staying in one spot of a lane. There's many times where, especially when it's just down to tier 3 towers, when I'm splitting, I push up to a certain point and then I go mid, or then I go top, and then I go mid, and then I go bot, and I kind of jump around. I try to keep myself loose because if I don't, then the team will force something, the enemy team will force something against my team or force something against me if I keep doing the same thing over and over. So that's why I do that. Now, honestly, this wasn't too bad. This was a very weird game because they were pretty much like all assassins. There were 3 assassins and a ninja. They had that assassin bonus going for 150% critical strike chance. Kappa. They had void bonus, maybe. I don't know if Evelyn counts as void. They had that 1 ninja bonus. Okay, I'm done playing around TFT. But here we go. Things to keep doing, all right? These are things that you're doing well, and I don't want you to stop, okay? Dominating your laner for trying to fuck with the right arm. Alright? This guy literally was like, I'm gonna get you, Tryndamere, and you were just like, hell no. And you did this to him multiple times. Keep doing that. Like, when you noticed, you immediately noticed that he burned everything on you and he had nothing. You went in and you fucked him up. Keep doing that. That was great. I loved watching that. All right. Other things to be keep doing is your split game was on point. You were definitely like there was a Tryndamere I had to tell the other day. He actually was grouping too much, and he needed to split more. I think you honestly split a lot this game, and I think that's what actually helped the game out more was your splitting. I think in something to change though, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put pinks in here. And for the things to change, though, I will say... Alright, grouping with teammates is okay. Grouping with negative KDA teammates is bad. Sometimes it's okay if you really know for sure you can get something done with them, right? There's a common objective and goal. But if you're just trying to help them, and if you're unsure of what you're getting from going into that, then avoid it entirely. There's probably a reason they have that negative KDA. And that negative KDA is probably because they don't actually know what they're doing. So if you're trying to go in to help somebody not knowing what they're doing, not knowing what you're doing, nobody's going to know what they're doing, and you're probably just going to end up dying. So, and then instead of, this is kind of silly. Instead of, so I want you to improve on thinking of a common... Actually, so how about just a singular objective at any point in time? So this is going to change, but I want you to think of one objective, and I want you to work towards it until you can't get there anymore. And then I want you to change objective, okay? Sometimes it's something simple. Sometimes I look at it where I'm like, I'm 500 gold from Static Shiv. I'm just going to look for that 500 gold for Static Shiv so I can buy Static Shiv, and then think of the next singular objective. So I get the 500 gold. Maybe I shove in, I look, I see a camp, then I take it, and it's just enough. I go back, I buy Static Shiv, and then I go, okay, I completed that goal. Now what do I want to do with Static Shiv? Well, I just got my wave clear item. I want to look at the next wave to clear and maybe take a tier 1 tower. I'll go back top because my top tower is still there and it still has plates. Oh, that's a better objective. Finish taking plates. So you go up top and you take plates. You want to keep doing things like that. That will keep you more occupied on where to step in the map, and you'll have more of an idea of what to do and less of an idea of I don't know what to do. So thinking of a singular objective at any point in time. Now, the other thing, though, that you're doing, that I want you to keep doing, though, although it didn't necessarily work this game, is... Actually, no. What was I going to say first? I mean, I didn't really see you take too many jungle camps, but I'm trying to go back and maybe... Yeah, that's another thing you could do, though, is you could take more jungle camps. It's never too late to just start taking jungle camps from people. They always think to think the negative decay is because we are not grouping. It's because it's low elo. You just have to mute them and move on. Mute all is your friend. You know what you did do? You had really good focus on what, players you wanted to try to eliminate in fights. And I want you to keep doing that. You moved from right target to right target. And that was really strong. Sometimes there was just a slip in mechanical error. But otherwise, I think you had the right idea as who you wanted to eliminate in the fight. And that helped you secure a lot of kills. Yeah, it was weird because you had to pressure more minions, so there wasn't enough time, I think, for you to rotate in and take some jungle camps. But The target switching is all my Master Yi experience, so there you go. It certainly shows. I noticed it. Alright. So yeah, homework is going to be watch Boxer Pete Tryndamere. We're going to watch Boxer Pete Tryndamere. Here's the games I want you to watch, though. I want you to watch his game versus Shen. Now, he has an old video against Shen that's kind of not as up to date, where he really fucks this Shen guy up. But this Shen also didn't have the attack speed update that this guy has. At the same time, though, it shows you what advantage you can put yourself in lane and how to manage the wave. And the other one I want you to do is and versus Rammus top. Now, this is key. This is a key video. It's still one of my favorite videos of Boxer Pete. And the reason being is because this guy picked Rammus top, played passive, because he played Rammus top to specifically counter Boxer Pete and his 100% all AD team and Tryndamere. And this is on his YouTube channel. And this is big because he wins this game through macro, not through beating this Rammus. There is never a time where he just goes and 1v1s this Rammus because he can't. But he wins this game through sheer macro. And I want you to look at the macro points in this matchup because that behaved a lot like this game. There were a lot of macro points in this game that you needed to key and split for, and then certain things you needed to group for, and certain people you needed to avoid, and basically watch the collaboration. Some of his teammates go along with it because, it's high elo, and everybody had the same understanding of what the win condition was. But this will teach you how to recognize win conditions and how to get more comfortable as in finding the right objective. And you should direct your team too. Don't be afraid to spam ping. Spam ping, I'm not telling, spam pinging, your team, Mia pings, oh, you died. But, spam ping them, danger. Don't go over there. Don't do that. Bad. Get away. The way you talk about this reminds me of chess masters who watch old famous games. I'm the same way when I talk about, old, Smash Brothers, stuff and everything like that. It's because, I have a lot of respect for Boxer Pete, too. Because here's the thing about it, okay? There's some new age Tryndamere players right now that are doing a lot of work, right? But Boxer Pete was probably the first Tryndamere player to hit Challenger back in Season 5 and Season 6 and stayed Challenger through the end of the season. So a lot of Tryndamere players do hit Challenger, hit Grandmaster, hit Masters, whatever. But they don't end the season in Challenger. Boxer Pete ended the season in Challenger. And on top of that, he was really one of the first to really pioneer this. And then whenever he comes back and plays for, even if it's a month or 2 months, he's starts platinum, and then you blink and he's already D1 Masters tier. The guy just climbs. He just knows what to do no matter what the meta is, what the changes are, the new champions. Fogg says he's better than Pete, but I don't know. I will say this, okay? Right now, Fogg is arguably better than Boxer Pete. Just because, naturally speaking, Boxer Pete isn't playing as much. He's not grinding as much. He doesn't have the challenger rank that Fogg has. But if you compared Fogg and Boxer Pete 3 years ago, 2 years ago, Boxer Pete took the cake. Easy. Boxer Pete was the best Tryndamere 2 years ago. Is he still the best Tryndamere? No. In fact, honestly, Fogg is in the contest for best Tryndamere right now. There's a couple other Tryndameres right now that are really solid. But when Boxer Pete was at his prime, Fogg was not. So, when Boxer Pete plays, he's the best. I mean, he was playing a couple months ago, but he gave up when he hit Masters. He had a few really rough games, and he was like, "Fuck this, man," and he just stopped. He's a little bit of a whiny bits, I have to admit. But he's a very talented whiny bits. Also have to consider playstyle when looking at best Tryndamere. Well, that's just it. Boxer Pete played for the team. He took teleport Tryndamere to Challenger. Nobody does this. Who the fuck plays Challenger Tryndamere with fucking teleport? The guy was just a legend. He just, man, his macro game was so good. So good. So good. So yeah, I am a Boxer Pete fanboy. I love Fog too. Fog is like one of the best Tryndameres right now. He's definitely surpassed Boxer Pete. But if we're going to talk like teleport Tryndamere and how to play teleport Tryndamere and how to do well versus these matchups and these macro situations, you watch Boxer Pete. All hail Boxer Pete. Yeah. So, all right. I'm going to end with that. That is your homework. These two are they're great videos. I think he has a couple against Shen. Just watch them both. But there's definitely one particular video, and if you can't find it, I will certainly dig that up for you. I will dust off the covers, blow on it, and hand it to you. And it's Boxer Pete Tryndamere versus Rammus Top, and it's an all AD team, and it's in Challenger Elo. I forget who the top laner is. He's also famous too. He's like a weird gimmicky top, and he knew it was Boxer Pete Tryndamere, so he specifically picked Rammus to counter it. So, thanks. This was really useful. That's the goal here. That's the thing. Like, I apologize for being half asleep through it. I think I was like half asleep through my other VOD review, just because like my schedule's just been whack lately. I haven't been able to like properly stream during like the stream schedule. Cries knows that like I haven't been faithful on that. I do what I can, but otherwise, you know, it's just kind of been winging it here and there. But how much do you charge to do more VODs? Honestly, like I said, like you get a free coaching session. Oh yeah, and I can do an op.gg review for you too. Give me an op.gg. Let's see. You are Guts Akari. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring that on the stream right now because that's part of the full coaching experience, my dude. And like I said, it's just a sub. So I mean, like for a sub you get first one free. I mean, otherwise, I mean, I don't do too many of them, but they have been popular lately, and I don't want to like sell myself short. At the same time, I don't want to overprice myself. You know, I'm just Diamond. I'm not a big name, but I think what I was doing before I came up with the free coaching for a sub was I was doing $20. But honestly, if that's too much, you can let me know. I'm willing to work around just like another $5. Like, I'm not after people's money. It's more just my time that I have to give to it. But I love doing it. And, you know, I just wish I had more time to do it more and the energy. So you need a coach hat? I will get on that. I will find a coach hat for you and I will put the coach hat on. I think maybe the best thing to do so I don't fall asleep doing this is I have set times where I just do coaching. I take a list and I have a stream. And I set people up and I go, all right, it's coach stream. Because I usually do this after I get tired of playing when I'm about to end my stream. And instead I find myself on the computer for another hour. It's just like, So, Fog asked for 50 of VOD. Like, I get it. He's challenger. But oof, I know. But the thing is, it's time. That's why I'm going to staple it at, you know, just a base $20. Because it's my time. That's the thing. So, I'm not fogged. I can't give you the $50 Challenger Tryndamere review. You know, he also cuts time out of his streaming and his playtime to do coaches. So I'm sure while he enjoys it, you know, he looks at it as he's not playing the game. You know, he's taking care of somebody else. So I think really good in my last game. So I'll wait for you in a couple hours or something. Yeah, I'll definitely come back, Owen. We'll look at that. So. Whistle, sunglasses, make throw notes, and like do bear crawls. Okay, go get some rest. Yeah, I gotta give this guy the op.gg review. He's getting the full experience. Hold up. I think that we actually don't want to do. Yeah, I clicked the wrong one. We want to do this one. All right, so we want to search your name. You are Guts Ikari. Alright. So, op.cg review. Yes, one thing I noticed right away. Okay? You are not buying... Oh, wait. No, there are control words over here. I lied. For some reason, I thought they were under here. They used to be under here. Now they're over here. Okay. You're buying control words. Yeah, you're buying a fair amount of control words. So, yeah. So you're actually doing a pretty good job with the control words. How many words in Zenal are you using, though? Like, what is... Am I able to look up your Vision score? What's the website to look up Vision score? Oh, that's my Facebook. Whoops. Alright. Hold on. There's a website to look up Vision score. I used it before when I was just learning. I'm gonna try finding that. Hold on 1 second. Do. There used to be a website for this. I'm trying to find it. Is it like WordPro? I'm gonna have to find it because I don't know where it is anymore. Which is really sad. Alright. Now. So warding is good. Lethal Tempo here. Bloodline. Perfect. Yeah, I've been taking Bloodline when I go Lethal Tempo, and I love that. So much more than Alacrity. Alacrity I take when I go Fleet, though. Yep, this is fine. You're still doing a lot of damage to champions, even in games that you lose, and that's important. I like that. Change boots to Mercs. I don't know if you can hear the people cheering. I forgot today's the Labor Day parade, so there's probably a bunch of people just throwing candy around. But I'm going to try to nap through it. I shouldn't have too much of a problem. So, one thing I'm going to recommend here is when you're in a matchup like Gangplank, or you're in a matchup like Aatrox. Oh, so Aatrox you took Ghost. See, I like this. I like the Ghost here. Yeah, Ghost is really good. I like taking Ignite onto Irelia, but Ghost is also really good too for scaling. So, here you took TP to challenge Shen. I'm going to tell you to honestly take Ignite and try Grasp next time. So my Grasp rune here, you can see my rune pages. These are all the rune pages that I take. Vision score of 22. Yeah. This is not terrible. But see, where can we also see yeah, just needed the better warding spots, I think. That was the only issue. But yeah, try switching up to something like Grasp against Shen, and then just taking Ignite. Honestly, I don't really take TP for Shen. It's not worth. You can just booty blast him for picking Shen. Blitz.gg, is that the site I was thinking of? I'm gonna do me. Some of these things are actually really cool. Is this, you mentioned you had some tips against Mord? Yes, I absolutely have tips against Mord. So the secret with Mordekaiser, you gotta play Big Dick, alright? Here, I can show you exactly what I do against Mordekaiser, alright? We're gonna take a trip over to my YouTube. We're just gonna do, excuse me. Yeah. So I'm actually going to mute myself because I'm going to talk over it. But basically, I take Lethal Tempo and I take Ignite because Mord is very immobile. We play far back because he started that level 1 for some reason. If the Mord's this bad, you can just do this, right? If he starts Q, you do the same thing. You just get behind him. His passive goes and you just walk away. Now again, we're looking to spin behind him. So you can see he even hit level 2 there, and I was level 1, and my trade was thicker than his was. And then we can just do that. And we live, because... And then look, we get the level 2 gank. But see here, that's the thing. Like, when you get level 2 ganked, you have to know, like, okay, you got to fight early, and then you're going to get it, or you're going to get level 2 ganked, so you want the wave to get shoved in. So that's the risk of... this guy literally just did red-blue and then came top, which was... I mean, blue-red and then came top, which was hilarious. Now, let's see. Do I have any other videos against Mordekaiser? Because that Mordekaiser was pretty bad. I might have a better one. Let's actually just do a Control F after I scroll down a little bit. Mord. Whoops, I didn't want to go back there. Yeah. So this one I leash. So I always just start. So you see, I actually messed up there, but we just popped the refill. We're just going to go right back into it with our level 2 advantage, and we're going to force a flash. Which honestly, I messed up my spin there because I didn't actually get all the way in behind him. And then just immediately shove in. And then we're just going to go down. We're going to check jungle. We're going to put a deep ward right there. And the reason why we ward right there is because it's Nunu. We know Nunu can't get over that wall. So there's no point in warding the bush there. And then we're just going to let him push into it. Because at this point, the wave's pushing in. And we just need to avoid getting ganked. So you see how I set that up? I went for the level 2, level 1 advantage. I got the wave on the tower. And then we set the ward. And now we are both ungankable. And we're safe from dying to ward. And we can't get solo killed. So you can go in once his passive's down? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can even go in when his passive is up. You just need to have the damage. You need to have the ignite ready. You need to know that you have the kill secure. Like, if you're low on health and his passive is going, and he might have Q up, you don't want to be there. So that's why after that trade, I backed off. Hey, what's up, Golster? Why'd you stop climbing on your main? I haven't stopped. I've been playing a game here and there, but I'm just not grinding the main because I'm doing the Tryndamere to Diamond Salons first. I'm also doing it in 2 different regions. I'm doing it in land and I'm doing it in NA. So once I'm actually done with this challenge, I will be going back more climbing. When I come back, I'm actually going to be taking a break right now. When I come back from my break, I will actually be doing diamond games because I even said at the start of the stream, I haven't been doing as many. So I do want to play some to give you more of that diamond Tryndamere content. So I do know Yazika is Grandmasters now. So you can go all in when his passive down? Absolutely. I mean, if his passive goes up, you can still probably finish the all in. It's just a matter of how much damage you got in him, you know, once you just went crazy with your lethal tempo and stuff. Right there, my lethal tempo wore off, and his passive was up, and his minions were on me. And I didn't get, like, I only got, like, did I even get a crit when I first did that? I just knew it was right there. You just have to kind of, like, feel out, like, whether you have it or whether you don't, so. But yeah, our boy Yazika is Grandmaster. Good for him. He is a beast. So there we just do a simple auto spin trade, and then we Q heal. And see, look how we set up this wave now. Like, we forced him to flash with our ignite, and now, and this is a diamond Mordekaiser, by the way. So that one we were trying to bait the Q shot, and we ended up getting hit by it anyway. But it's still okay because we're not walking up to the minions. We just let him shove. We know that Nunu is in our topside jungle, so we just chill. Now, I am actually going to kill him here pretty soon. So that one I kind of fucked up. I didn't get the spin all the way out. But it's okay. So now we got our Fury up. We got our health. So now we're just pretty much looking to all in him again. I put a Q because, again, I don't know where Nunu is, so I actually just wait. He goes down to ward. So now I'm feeling confident. So now I absolutely want to just tear through him. I just got to hit level 5 because he's level 5. So notice how I keep my distance way behind my minions. So again, I had to wait. His passive went off. I also have Ignite up soon. So now that forces me to Q heal. So this is just a lot of patience right now. He's zoning me from creeps. It's okay. We just keep health. Pretty much just waiting for our ult, and then he actually backs off here. I thought I killed him this time. Maybe I back and I come back and I kill him. Where do I get the kill on this guy? Oh yeah, I back for BF sword. Alright, so I get the kill pretty quick. Let's see how I do this. I'll just show you this and then I'll back off. So yeah, I got Fury here. So we spin behind the Q. And then we just all in him like that. That's the kind of setup you're looking for. You're basically looking for Mord to not have his pull up. You get behind him. He has to turn. He runs away. You W him. You just let him on him. You just don't let him go anywhere. He just dies.